Today we are starting with the cell organelle which is present only in plant cell. This is plastid. Plastid are found only in plants. They may be oval, spherical. They are of three types. So three types of plastids are there: chloroplast, chromoplast and leucoplast. Okay, first one is chloroplast, is green color plastid. Chromoplast is colored plastid but other than the green, and leucoplast is colorless plastid. Now chloroplast, it contains a green pigment chlorophyll which is found only in green part of the plants. So it is present only in the green parts, so it is helping in the process of photosynthesis. Okay, chromoplast, other than the green plastids, they are the colorful plastids. They give color to the fruits and flowers. Okay, they contain yellow, orange and red pigments and are mostly present in the petals of flowers and fruits. The pigment present in them are xanthophyll and carotene. Xanthophyll is a yellow colored chromoplast and carotene is orange red. Okay, so xanthophyll and carotene, mainly they are the pigment. For them only the color of the chromoplast is either yellow or orange red. Now the leucoplast are the colorless plastid, means they are not having any pigment. They store starch. Potato, tubers, rice grains are the examples of leucoplast. Now function first, chloroplast, as I said, that photosynthesis. Chloroplast traps solar energy with the help of chlorophyll for manufacturing the food from the inorganic compounds like CO2, H2O during photosynthesis. So they are helping in the process of photosynthesis. Therefore they are also called the kitchen of the cell. Now chromoplast give color to the flowers and fruits, so helps in the process of pollination. Okay, chromoplast give color to the flowers and fruits, so helps in pollination, and leucoplast store food in the form of starch. Now the next one is also a cell organelle which is only present in the plant cell. So vacuoles. Fluid fills membrane-bound clear spaces in the cytoplasm. So it is a membrane-bound cell organelle which is filled up with a fluid-like substance which is called as cell sap. They are filled with water and variety of substances like minerals, sugars, carbohydrate, etc. So that cell sap is made up of with this mineral, sugars, carbohydrate, etc. Vacuoles are bound by a membrane. The membrane of the vacuole is termed as tonoplast, and the liquid they contain, that is the cell sap. Now in mature plant cell, a large vacuole occupying most of the cell space. Okay, in animal cells vacuoles are generally absent, but if present they are also very small and fewer in number. Now function, they store food materials and waste products. Food vacuoles in protozoans like amoeba helps in the digestion of food. They keep the cells turgid and provide them the rigidity and support. Okay, so functions are also very much important. Here the diagram is given. Here the cell membrane, inside of the vacuole the nucleus is there, cell cytoplasm is there, and this one is the vacuole. Inside of the cell, this one is the vacuole, and inside of the vacuole the cell sap is there, and the membrane of the vacuole is termed as tonoplast. Now the next one is centrosome. Okay, centrosome and centrioles, they are only present in the animal cell. It lies near the nucleus. It appears as a clear area in the cytoplasm containing two small bodies called centrioles. These two small bodies are termed as centrioles, and this substance is termed as a centrosphere. Now function, it forms a spindle fiber at the time of cell division. So centrosome is there in animal cell which helps in the cell division process. During the cell division, centrioles migrate to the opposite poles of the cell to form the spindle. These two centrioles will move to the opposite side of the cell during the cell division process.